Hey guys, what's up? It's your buddy Keith, and I'm here live again in the control room at the one and only world-famous Essex Recording Studios, just outside London in Southend-on-Sea, England, baby. Today I've got probably the coolest Firebird variant guitar I've ever laid eyes on. I have spent years trying to get this exact guitar. And when I mean this exact guitar, I mean literally this one that we're looking at right now. Yeah, I'll tell you the whole story. I'm ramping things up on the channel. I'm showing you cooler and cooler stuff as we get closer to 10,000 subscribers. Guys, today we're only 160 away. That's all we need. And then we hit that magical 10,000 subscribers mark, and we get into the YouTube European and UK headquarters near King's Cross Station in London. You need 10,000 to enter that place. Pretty cool. I've been there before with another channel, but I want to get there with Essex Recording Studios. So thanks for clicking like, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for sharing this. And guys, you're going to want this after I tell you all about this guitar. But if you want it now or after the video, head on over to EssexRecordingStudios.com. That's the spelling, that's the site. EssexRecordingStudios.com. That's where we have our lowest prices. All the guitars on the channel are for sale. If you're an American buyer, you don't have silly internet sales tax that they charge you on eBay and Reverb. No internet sales tax for American buyers on our website. Lowest prices on our website. But if you do prefer to buy on Reverb or eBay, it will be there as well. You might even be watching the video from those sites. So, let's chat about this crazy looking guitar. First off, favorite toggle switch of all time. This is custom made by the company. Loads of attitude, loads of mojo. There you go. Boom, boom. I love it, guys. They actually sell these. I'm pretty sure they sell their custom or bespoke, as they say here in jolly old England, toggle switches for your pickup selectors. I love it. This is a French company called Wild Customs. Not surprisingly, they call their Firebird, Gibson Firebird variant, the Firewild. And I love this metal, I guess you would just call it metal logo plate for both the brand and the model. Gives me some Zematis vibes, for sure, big time. It is a Gibson scale length, 24 3/4, mahogany body, mahogany neck, rosewood fretboard. The hardware is Gotoh for the bridge and stop tailpiece. All right, Gotoh. Seymour Duncan with really cool covers. These are Seymour Duncan USA P-90s, but with like bronze painted and Relic style pickup covers that are the coolest. Like move over bare knuckle. These guys are giving you a run for their money, for sure. The whole finish is a gunmetal over mahogany, as you can see. Heavily reliced from the factory. From what I saw on their website, they this is discontinued for this color with this finish. They do relics, but not with the gunmetal. And the pick guard is kind of I guess it's I don't know if it's white or if it's like that vintage mint green kind of in my eyes. Depends on the lighting, I guess, but it does seem to have a hint of that vintage Fender vibe in the white color there. But these are like 3,500 euros. 3,500 euros, guys, which I would guess, rough conversion, about $4,000 is what this thing would run you for if you were buying this brand new today, which you can't do. And also, they do what is it, SH6 and TV Jones pickup. So they do a selection, but it seems like you kind of get what you get with a guitar, and maybe they're one-off builds. If we flip it around, I love this set neck style. Just looks really cool, not intrusive, and yeah, I just like almost the Art Deco-ness of the layer there. These tuners are super cool. I hope I pronounced them right. They're called Schertlers. Schertler. And they're made in Switzerland. Open gear, and they look like a fine Swiss timepiece. Guys, really awesome. There's your serial number, made in France. This is the first French electric guitar we've ever had. I've got a really cool Brazilian rosewood French acoustic guitar, which I'll share with you guys soon. I bought it at an auction because the body looked insane. So I will share that with you. And yeah, so 2 French guitars for the first time ever in our English recording studio. And I couldn't be happier. Look at the quality of this Relic work and the paint job. Like, a lot of time, a lot of love, a lot of effort went into making this and vibing it out. And if you think this is cool, you wouldn't be alone. I think it's cool. But so does Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top, who is endorsed artist from them. Who else? Brent Hinds from Mastodon has one of these bad boys. Both of the non-Slash guitarists, past 2 guitarists from Guns N' Roses, have them and are on the artist roster for the brand. U2's guitarist. The list goes on and on and on. Major players, guys, have these, play with them, tour live with them. You can see all the photos on their artist page. But yeah, it's a serious guitar. They also do some outstanding design work in the automotive sector related to guitars. So like they do like a Shelby GT350 guitar that is insane. You got to go to their website, guys. But these are very expensive French custom shop boutique, all like one-off handmade custom pieces here. And I've just never seen anything like it. Now let me tell you the story about how I discovered this guitar and this brand. I was walking past a pawn shop in Colchester, England. It's the oldest city in the United Kingdom. It's old Roman town, still has a Roman wall built around it. Temple of Boudica ruins are there with a Norman castle built on top of it. Crazy place. Spent a lot of time in Colchester. All right? And this was in the window of a cash converters. Cash converters in the United Kingdom and in England is a national chain of pawn shops. All right? If you're in America, you definitely know what a pawn shop is, but other countries may not have them. But it's a place where you can go off the street and sell your stuff if you need money quickly. And if you want to buy like cheap stuff, like CD players that have probably been stolen out of cars, just cheap crap usually is what you find in there. And hanging up was this stunning guitar that looked absolutely crazy. I mean, it like glowed. It was their prized possession in their whole shop, right there in the shop window. And they wanted like $3.5 grand for it. They wanted all the money for this because you couldn't get one. It's custom made, one off, and go on the website. You can't get it in this finish anymore. So they wanted like top retail money for it in a pawn shop environment. And I thought they were crazy, and I made them an offer, and they told me to get lost. And I did this for years and years. And it left the Colchester pawn shop, and then I think it went to the Chelmsford pawn shop about 30 minutes down the road. And it was there for like, I had a couple birthday parties there as well. And then finally, when we moved to this awesome space in Southend-on-Sea, this radio station complex, which is huge. This is just a small part of it. But when we moved here, the pawn shop, the cash converters, not too far away from the post office. And once in a while, I'll pop in and see what they have. And I've probably bought 2 or 3 guitars from them in the past 2 years. And this has been in the window the whole time. And I tell the guy there, I'm like, I know this guitar. I know it. I've seen it. There's no way there's more than one of these anywhere in this whole country. Nonetheless, in like Essex-based cash converters. It's got to be the same one. They just can't sell it. And they're shifting it from store to store trying to find a buyer. And I made an offer on it. And then I went back again, like a year later, and I made an offer on it. And today, with me filming this, I got this guitar and this Gibson hiding out in there. They finally did a deal. It's in my hands. It's on our YouTube channel. And it's on the EssexRecordingStudios.com shop. So persistence pays off, people. That's the moral of the story today. And I'm so glad I never gave up on it. They actually took it out of the window, and it was just in the back in storage. And I could just see a little hint of it hanging in the wall through the back of the shop. I'm like, guys, you still have this. This is crazy. Let me get rid of it. Give it to me, because I know we will use it and we will sell it, because we've got a global audience, not just randoms walking past your window. on an off-road in Southend-on-Sea, England. All right? And they finally came to their senses and they said, you know what? Keith will be a better custodian of this guitar moving forward. And now it's ours. And now it can be yours. Now you know about it. Thanks to the generous folks at Cash Converters. Definitely in the comment section, I want to hear your opinions. I want to know who knew about Wild Customs. If you knew about Wild Customs and you're watching this, leave a comment, leave some love in the comment section on this video. If you've never heard of it, I want to know what you think of the style. I get that not everybody likes Relic jobs, so let's not have that discussion. But let's just say, for it being a Relic custom Firebird style, kind of has a little bit of a RD kind of vibe on the headstock as well, like a Gibson RD, kind of Ghost vibes. Love Ghost. I just got my tickets to see them in London for April. But yeah, total Ghost vibes there as well. Yeah, let me know what you think about the styling, about the color, the quality of the Relic job, even if you're not a fan of the Relic finish. And if you would play this, if you would rock out on this. Again, Gotoh hardware, USA Seymour Duncan P-90s, and Swiss fine timepiece tuners on the back here. Not an overly complicated guitar. You know, you've got nice, solid chunk of wood here. No, tremolo, no Floyd Rose that you have to constantly set up, and that takes a huge chunk out of the body. It's a great resonance, great sustain, and my God, great attitude. I mean, this thing just exudes attitude. And the world's best ever pickup selector switch. I mean, I bet they're going to get some orders just off this video, because it doesn't get much cooler than that. Ha! Alright, guys. Well, I got to scram. I got to get going. This is going to come... I don't think I've got a hard case that fits this, so I will have this in a very nice padded soft case full of stuffing and bubble wrap for you. Alright, so don't worry about that. We will pack it ready for war. You have nothing to be concerned about it coming and arriving in one piece. And one of the things I love, love, love about Relic finishes is, guys, if you get a little scratch on it, if you get a little ding on it, so what? It just goes with the vibe. It's just you adding more character to it from your story, from you playing it. You don't have to worry about, like, passing it to your friends, like, hey, take your belt off before you play it. That's a very Keith thing to say when you come into this studio and you touch one of my mint non-Relic guitars. Belts are coming off, people. But not with this guitar. You know, lean against the wall, have fun with it. Let your friends have fun with it. And, I mean, it is a piece of functional art. Big bragging rights, by the way, because only a handful of people have these French custom shop guitars, and a lot of them are major, mega artists. Some of the biggest guitar players, biggest artists in the world, all right, with huge followings. So, with that being said, I'm going to get going. You hop on over to the EssexRecordingStudios.com website and buy this sucker if you want it. And if not, just continue to drool over it. Pictures are going to go up on the old Instagram. Definitely going to tag good old Wild Customs. Congratulate them on making just an awesome design. I love good variants of popular styles. It's not an easy thing to do. Also, headstocks. Headstocks can get super cheesy. Logos can get super cheesy. Not the case with this. Like I said, they have their own unique, distinct thing. Nothing looks cheap on this guitar. Everything looks really nice. And it looks top class. Top class, guys. Alrighty. I'm out of here. Follow us on the social media at Essex Recording Studios. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch. Okay? Save our shop. Save it on eBay. Save it on Reverb. Follow, if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, the videos go up first on YouTube, so that's how you know, like, the very latest stuff that comes in. And bookmark the for sale electric guitar section on the Essex Recording Studios website, and you'll never miss out. You'll always get first dibs. Cool. Hopefully, in the next video or two, when I come back, I'll be congratulating all of us, our circle of friends here on YouTube, for hitting 10,000 subscribers. It's going to happen any day, guys. The last video we did was the early Dimebag Darrell signature guitar. The 93 one from Dean, signed by all of Pantera. That thing's doing pretty well on the channel right now. Yeah, so there we go. There we have it. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will catch you all later very soon with more cool guitars. I guess we have to show you the other one we got from Cash Converter in the next video. Not quite as cool as this one. It's a flame top Les Paul Studio, but it's still cool. But man, this thing's awesome. All right, I'm gone, guys. I love you all, and see you very soon with more guitars. Later.